Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, Greenland 2, Migration. I am really excited for this. You probably didn't have a time to watch my Tuesday on demand video because it just came out today. I don't know if you did or not, but Greenland 2 just came out. I really enjoyed Greenland 2. In fact, I actually think I rented it twice. I definitely watched this one movie. I don't normally watch many movies twice unless it's on TV or something like this. But when this one came out, I think I watched it twice. For some reason, I just really enjoyed it. I mean, partially Morena, Baccarin. I don't know if I'm even saying her name wrong, and I don't care. Come after me. Tell me. Come to my face and tell me I said your name wrong. Because I like her. I think she's awesome. She's one of the most beautiful girls in the world, I think, in my opinion. And Gerard Butler always reminds me of my Uncle Mike. So why not, right? They're in this. If you haven't seen the first one, gotta go check out the first one. But quick, a meteorite or something's hitting the world. It's one of the apocalyptic. Oh, I got my flow in here, my flow here. Uh, anyway, I don't know why I said flow, but anyway, it's following me around. Um, the post-apocalyptic kind of movies, but it's like apocalyptic, not post, because it gets to post later. But this meteorite's going to hit this Earth, and he gets warned ahead of time, and they're on a run for their life. Him and his kids, or his kid. I don't know if they're his kids or I don't remember. It doesn't matter. His wife and his kid, whatever. Great movie, loved it. And now there's a second one. Like, guess what? They make it. Surviving Garrity family must leave the safety of the Greenland bunker and embark on a per- perilous journey across the decimated frozen wasteland of Europe to find a new home. All right, so if you haven't seen the first one, check it out. Don't watch this one. But yes, they make it to the end of it. The door opens up. Everything's wasted. I'm assuming it's in Greenland, right? And now they must change courses because not everything's not great. I don't know. 5.6 on IMDb. Only 5,690 people rated it so far. Now I can't yell at people because they haven't seen it or rated it because it was just in the movies. I don't go to the movie, right? But this is disappointing. I should have went to the movies to support this one, but I'm going to support it tonight. I'm going to tell you it's great whether it's not or not. I don't know what I'm saying, but I'm excited to see it. I'm overjoyed with excitement. I can't even speak right. Anyway, stick around. I'm going to see if it's any good. Hey, everybody. We're at the credits of Greenland 2 Migration. And it's, I wanted the sequel, right? I mean, who didn't? I mean, if you do, I really enjoyed the first one, as I mentioned previously. And when those doors open, I want to know what happens afterwards. And I'm glad they gave it to me. I I said I know. I already said I enjoyed it, and I did. But it's not without its flaws. There are a lot of flaws. I can see why other people don't like it, but the whole concept is great, right? So the concept is that they live in this underground bunker, which we saw at the end of the first one, for 5 years, right? And like the whole world is contaminated with radiation, right? And like you kind of would expect, I guess. I don't know why it would. I don't know. There is radiation. I don't know the science behind comets hitting the Earth and creating radiation, but it makes sense. Okay, great, but that place starts to fail, and so they have to migrate and find another place. Now there is this myth or this rumor that there's this area in Europe somewhere. I don't forget they're in Greenland. They're in Europe where a crater has been created, but it's shielding from all this radiation, and you have the opportunity to grow things in there, and things are normal, right? So that's the thing. Like, can they get there? And you know, of course, with that in mind, there's going to be a lot of unbelievability getting out there. They get in like a small little boat that's going to travel 2 weeks overseas to get over to London, or whatever. It's like, and then that kind of stuff, you get it, right? And there's going to be all these situations that aren't going to be believable, very similar to the first one, but it's going to be edge of your seat. It's going to be thrilling. Uh, you're going to be yelling at the screen, come on, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, right? That's all of that is in here, which is like, nerve wracking. Um, but good. And I enjoyed that aspect of it, and I enjoy the family. I enjoy the fact that Gerard Butler and his family, his whole thing is just getting them to safety. I think every man wish they have that courage when it comes down to it. But then there's the other side of it, the things that I didn't like about it. There's so many people alive. Like I thought this thing killed it off, and maybe I don't remember that from the first one as much. Like there's more population out there than this one bunker, And I get it, we got to have some people, but I mean there was fully populated towns and cities and stuff like that. Now they're decimated, but still, and it wasn't like weird. Like I don't know, I would think if I lived in my little town here and there's only a couple of survivors, somebody walked in and be like, "Yo, what are you doing here?" kind of thing. I don't know. There's so that was surprising to me, and they're coming after 5 years and they're seeing all these people. There's no shock or awe or anything like that. It's kind of normal. So, okay, let's deal with that. That's a thing I didn't enjoy about the film. The other thing was they go to London and they go to some lady's house. Again, I could be missing something from 5 years ago when this happened, but they knew the lady. They knew how to get to her house, and she happened to be there, right? And it seemed like the wife, Morena, had a relationship somehow, but they all knew her. At least Gerard and her knew her, and she welcomes them in, although they're secluded. It seems like an old age home, senior citizen living, whatever. But she welcomes them in, open arms, come on in. If they're well protected, kind of thing. And it's like, okay, that case, okay, they knew her, so she welcomes them in, gives them a car. I'm okay with that. But like, how did they know where she lived? How did they know she was going to be there? It's just odd and random and pieces that I didn't pick up on why that happened. Okay. And then who was she? I don't even know who she was. So many people, and then they meet another group of people. I think they lived in a library or a mail station. Welcome, and then there's only the four of them in this huge mail station. A guy, a wife who seems to be crippled, and his daughter who seems to be 14. But they're able to live in this lavish home, lavish-ish compared to what we're watching here. And he's willing to help him and let his daughter go with him. You know what I mean? Like, eh, you know. Oh, and then the war zone piece, right? Okay, in an effort to get to this magical, mythical place, they got to cross a war zone. I assumed the war zone was to try and keep, and maybe it was to keep people out of this crater thing, but it seems so far away that doesn't seem right. But there was this huge war zone going on with artillery, and it was just like, oh, okay. Not only are all these people still alive, they're fighting, And it's like, there's just some elements of it that I didn't like. I liked the crossing of the sea, not the boat scene, but the I forget what the name of the sea was, but that kind of thing, and the danger that they get in and stuff that they have to try and survive and run, and and I get hostiles coming out trying to steal stuff, and you got to fight this fight. But like all those other things that I just mentioned, and I don't want to repeat myself, not needed. You want to create some excitement, and you're going to find different things to do that. But I just don't. I just didn't. They didn't work for me, and maybe they did for everybody else. But based on the scores, what I said, 5.5, and nobody saw it in the theaters. Okay, I do appreciate the movie coming out. I still glad I watched it. I wanted a sequel. I got my sequel. I just I just would have done things differently to make me like it more. Call me. I would, hey Jeff, how would you like to see it? And show me what you got. Great job. Here's some ideas I have that you can change it. So there you go. That's what I got. Hopefully I was helpful. Oh, before I go, really quick, the one other thing that kind of bothered me, right? And maybe it's not supposed to, like the kid growing up, right, learning in school, checking out the lady across the schoolroom. Like I thought she was gonna have something to do with it. Like they're making eye contact. And I was like, he's gonna save her, and they're gonna be part of this family as they trek across Europe. No, they just they create this whole scene between the two of them, in a sense, and then we're never seen again. I was like, okay, I don't know, and then they got the head scientist or whatever to come with them. I was like, oh, I thought that was gonna be that girl, but I don't know. That just when you see it, you'll see what I mean. Again, very happy they made it, and I'm hopeful that you're happy I made this review and watched it until now. If you did, thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.